This week we're going to be talking about KBF tournaments, how you can get involved in them, how I'm getting back into the KBF tournaments. Everything's changed over the past few years since I've kind of been out of the game, so I'm updated now on what I need, the gear you have to have, the apps you have to have. So today I figured I would make a quick video, show you guys the tournaments, how you can get in. It's super easy, and the tournaments I'll be fishing. Maybe you guys can fish some of them with me. Y'all stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, my name's TJ. Welcome to Kayak USA. So today, like I said, I'm gonna go over the KBF tournament system. Everything has changed. I've been out of the game for 4 years now. I haven't fished a KBF tournament, and it's been basically ever since I started this YouTube channel. I've kind of put all my focus into the YouTube channel. I work full-time, you know, a regular job. This YouTube thing is kind of a side thing. So my after work hours went from tournament fishing to filming and editing these videos. So the DIY stuff kind of took over, but I'm getting back in it this year. I want to get back into the KBF stuff, the challenge series, you know, the state challenge series. I want to get back into that, and a lot has changed. I started looking at the apps and the rules, so I've had to go out and make sure I had the correct stuff for these tournaments, and I just kind of want to get you guys caught up. So if you're thinking about getting into these tournaments, which I highly suggest, it's really fun if you like to, you know, if you're competitive and you like to fish against other people and you just kind of want to fish at your own pace, your own areas and stuff like that, it's a really fun thing to do. So today I'm going to go over with you exactly how you can jump back into the water like I'm doing and get back into these tournaments. But before we get into it, I do want to give a huge shout out to this week's video sponsor, which is New Air. I have been with New Air for about 4 years now on the channel. They have sponsored me with so many different items. Their website, as you can see, has a variety of different things. A couple examples of the things I have is I have the New Air camp fridge. I absolutely love this refrigerator. We use it all the time. Every time we go camping or to the beach, this fridge goes with us. It keeps our stuff cold all day. I also have the portable ice maker that we use when we go camping. We actually have ice when we tent camp with this thing, so it's awesome. And my shop beer fridge, this thing is amazing. I've used this fridge, you've seen it in the background of probably all of my videos. This thing stays in my shop. It keeps my drinks super cold. It frosts them over if I want them to. But recently, they have added a new product, and some of you guys have spotted it in my last few videos and kind of messaged me and said, hey, is that a tap behind you I see in your shop? And it absolutely is. So this week I want to show you guys their newest product, and it is this bad boy right here. I'm going to bring you guys around so you can see it real quick. And it is their new like mini Kegerator. This thing is amazing. Let me show you. So this is my new Air Kegerator for my shop. This thing is freaking awesome. I've had it out here for about 3 weeks, and everybody that comes over immediately spots it somehow. It kind of, to me, it kind of blends in my shop, but they immediately stop over and say, is that a tap you have in your garage? And it is. So let me show you the inside of it real quick. This thing will hold a full-size half keg, a quarter keg, or a couple of 6 kegs, which is what I've got in here right now. This is a 6 keg of Michelob Ultra, but my plan is to get another 6 keg to go in here beside it, because they sell a kit on New Air where you can do a double tap and run up, and I'll have an IPA in here for my fancy friends that like to come over, and then I'll have a regular keg for the normal guys that come over and drink with me. But that is super cool. This thing will probably end up in my house, I got a little game room downstairs. I'm probably gonna put it in, but it is awesome. It comes with its own 5-pound CO2 can that you put in the back of it. It kind of hangs on the back of the fridge. And as you can see, super bright LED light. It tells you exact temperature. You can crank this thing down. I keep it on 37 because I read that kegs, that's the ideal temperature. I think it's 37 degrees. So I've got it locked at 37 degrees Fahrenheit. And as you can see, it pours a glass of beer just like the restaurant. And it is great. I love having this thing in the shop. If you're interested in getting one of these, I'll have it linked in the video description below. I'll also have a promo code down there, so if you're interested in getting one now, you can use that promo code, save you some money. And check out, if you do get one, check out their double tap kit. You can actually put 2 taps at the top, like I said, and have a variety of beers to choose from the inside of the Kegerator. This thing is amazing. It's gonna get a lot of use. It's going to the game room, I think, for poker nights. We're gonna love this thing. Thank you, New Air, for sponsoring this week's video. Now let's get back to it. All right, so if you're interested in getting into these KBF tournaments like I'm fixing to do, it's like I've said, it's been a long time. I think my last KBF tournament was over 4 years ago, and it was about the same time that my channel started actually gaining some traction here on YouTube. So I kind of pushed my tournament fishing aside because I do work a full-time job, like I said, and everything that I do after work kind of depends on when I'm gonna get these videos up. So now I spend most of my times in the garage doing DIY stuff for you guys and editing the videos. So this year, I'm gonna try to get more tournament fishing videos for you guys. I'm gonna dive deep into this KBF stuff, get into the state challenge series for a little while, get my feet back wet, and then I'm gonna start uploading a lot more fishing content for you guys. I'm not doing away with the DIY stuff for you. I will be doing that, but in between the DIY videos, I will be doing these tournament videos for y'all. So anyway, if you're wanting to hop in and fish, you've never done it before, you wanna get into these tournaments, I'm gonna show you the stuff that I've recently found. So let me start a screen recording really quick. So one of the apps you have to have is called Fishing Chaos. Now, if you look right here, after you download the app, you'll have to sign up, and I'm already signed up. This is my email, guys. If you want to send me an email, go ahead. So there's my email, then you log in, put in your password, and you sign in. Now, once you signed in and you're logged in, it takes you straight to the tournament page, as you can see here. So it shows feature tournaments, nearby tournaments, and nationwide tournaments. So, and they're kind of self-explanatory. The featured tournaments at the top are everything that's kind of active at the moment. And then you got nearby tournaments that are people that use Fishing Chaos for their, for their tournaments, and you can get on here and see anything that's close to you, click on them, and see if you can hop in those tournaments and fish with these guys. So it's a really cool way to get involved in the community around you. That nearby selection is really cool. But I'm gonna click the little hamburger icon up there next to tournaments, and I'm gonna go to dashboard. So once you find the tournament and you click it, you can join the tournament, and it's easy. You just click it, you pay through PayPal or however you want to set it up. As you can see, when I clicked on my tournaments, I'm already in one tournament, and it is the 2022 KBF March State Challenge. And I signed up for my state, which is Alabama. And when you click that, it shows you all of the anglers who are involved in this. And this is across all the states. This isn't just for the state of Alabama. So this is all the states that are in. And at the top, you can see view identifier code. You can click that. It'll show your code. It just released yesterday. And the way these things work is they're state challenge series fishing tournaments. I'm trying to get all that out at once. But the way it works is the 1st through the 31st of this month, like this is March, so the full month of March. Yesterday was the February 28th. So last night the identifier dropped, which is the code that you have to have next to your fish when you take the picture of your catch. So last night they dropped that code. I have it now, and I'm gonna be able to use it all month long. So I'll be able to go fishing any local waters you have to put in at public ramps and stuff like that. There's rules on here that you can see and click and read everything. But what you do is you just take pictures of your catch all month long, and you keep submitting them, and I'll show you really quick. So once you catch fish, you click that submit catch button right here, and it'll show you the tournaments you're in, and you can actually choose which tournaments you want to enter this fish for. Mine, I'm only in one right now, so it is that one, so I click OK, and now you can click add photo. It actually shows your location there on the map where you caught it if you're on the river, and you can put in the length that you say. Judges will be looking at it, and if you mess up on what you say the length is, they will correct you. And you click black bass, which that's what this tournament is, so you can't really change that, and then you submit the catch. And what it looks like when you submit a catch, let's see how many entries. So as you can see right here in the middle, it's 471 anglers out of 490 tickets that were sold, and 29 entries have already happened, and today is the 1st. So let's see. So here is Robin Sheltra. If you click the little arrow up under their measurements there, he has already got 80.5 inches, and he's fishing for the state of Florida. So if you click his name, it'll take you to the Florida leaderboard. And now these are all Florida entries that have already happened today. They're on top of it down there. And you click his name again, and it will actually pull up his catch pictures that he's already got uploaded. And as you can see, he's fishing out of a Hobie, by the way, and you can already see he's already got a couple of tournament identifiers over there on his identifier plate. So he's got that marked, he's got his catch, he's doing everything right, and he's got his length entered. So this is how easy it is to get involved in these. And I'm gonna back out and go back to here. And this is the tournament list that I'm in. If you go to Alabama, you can see there's no entries yet. Nobody's even entered anything in Alabama yet. So I got to get out there and try to be the first entry for us for the state of Alabama. Well, what's cool is you don't have to enter them right away. So if I'm gonna be out there fishing and I catch fish from daylight till dark, I'm on a camping trip out on Gunnersville and I'm just catching fish, I can take the pictures all day long, and when I get back to the campsite or get back home or wherever, I can then sit down and start submitting my catches. And that's what a lot of people will be doing. These guys who have already submitted, they're just kind of submitting them in the truck or whatever so they don't forget. It's a good idea to do it kind of quick. You don't want to forget or lose the pictures on your phone or something like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go out, catch for the day, and then once I get back to the truck, I'll submit all my entries. If you're interested in fishing these with me, if you are in the state of Alabama, hop in here with me. Let me know. Hit me up in the comments if you're fishing the KBF Challenge Series, the state series like I am this year. I'm going to get into more and more KBF tournaments throughout the year, but it's been so long since I've been in the system, you know, the tournament system. I want to get my feet wet first. I don't want to just jump out the gate and go fish them. So this is going to be a good start. If you're just getting into it, like I said, this is a great way to get started. All you have to do is make sure you have the right equipment, go to the right, you know, you got to be at a public boat ramp on public water in your state when you're fishing it. And also read the rules on the equipment. Like I said, this is the board that I was using, and this is just an old hog trough. As you can see, it's my old board that I had forever. And that's how long it's been since I fished, because this board is no longer legal for that. I had to order me a Ketch Board, which I'll have it linked in the video description. At Fish USA is where I got mine. They've got a whole variety of different ones that are perfectly legal for these KBF tournaments. And you don't want to get out there and start taking pictures of the wrong stuff, because you can't use one of these. You can't use one of these. You know, back in the day, this was the go-to years ago, and now things have changed. There's a lot more money involved, a lot more people involved, so you got to make sure that everybody's on an even keel when it comes to measuring your catch and stuff like that. So I just ordered me a new Ketch Board. It should be here in the next day or two. I ordered it from Fish USA. Links below if you're interested in anything that I use on my boat. If you see something here that you got questions about, odds are I've got a link for it below. You can click it and go straight to it. But yeah, so I'm going to be back in the tournament game this year. You can expect to see some tournament videos. I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of actually using my kayak and sharing it with you guys over just rigging it up. You know, during the winter, I do a lot of content for you guys where it's just mainly DIY stuff, but I really want to get back out on the water with y'all, start fishing with y'all. If you're excited about those videos, let me know in the comments. If you want to see anything specific, you know, how I rig my kayak for tournament fishing and stuff like that, hit me up, let me know, and I'll make that video for you guys. And yeah, that's gonna do it. I will see you guys out on the water, and I'll catch you guys next Thursday at 2 o'clock. Peace.